Hi Sagittarius, rising, suns or moons, this is your April prediction video and I picked 5 most important events happening this month. And the first one is full moon in Libra on the 12th degree on the 2nd of April in the 11th house. So it looks like there's something happening with your friend or friends or groups or teams. And this this event is very emotionally charged and very intense, and it can be that, for example, your friend says something and you react like, oh, how could they say it? Things like that can happen, and it's Libra, so obviously this should be someone, some person, some social interaction being pretty intense. But at the same time, you may just simply have a team goal achieved, completed, because this is like the final stage, the final result of something that could have been happening for a couple of weeks, and finally you see the result of that team or community, for example. So it doesn't have to be bad, it's just it can be emotionally charged for some. Okay, the next one is new moon in Aries on the 27th degree on the 17th of April, and it's happening in the 5th house. So very exciting if you have a partner or if you're dating, because this shows some new dynamic, new activities to entertain your relationship, or actually to entertain yourself in general, because you will feel a lot of inspiration and energy to do something new, to have more fun for yourself and with your partner. And also, if you are the Sagittarius that is creative, if you have some kind of creative projects, there's going to be more inspiration, more ideas, and you will start building something that you will build either for 2 weeks or even more, and eventually you will see results at some point. And then the next event is Mercury conjunct Mars and Saturn in Aries on the 7th degree on the 20th of April in the 5th house. And it's interesting because this is kind of different energy than what I just mentioned, although it's happening with the same things, with fun, dating, romance, entertainment, and creativity. So on this day, you will feel like mentally you want to do something, but and you really want to do it because there's just such a strong force coming out of you, but it's going to be stopped by some circumstance. So if you want to entertain yourself like with a partner on that day, it's not super recommended, because either your plan can get a little bit like delayed or maybe stuck, and it's just it's a day to be more calm and just wait it out. If you wait it out like for maybe 3 or 5 days, you will see that things are smoother. But on the 23rd, on the 20th, there's a lot of kind of suppressed energy because of some circumstance that gets in the way. If you're creative, that's exactly same energy. The only thing that could still work out would be some sort of sports related to maybe heavy lifting, or maybe pool, like a snooker or whatever it's called. Maybe in that, like something that you really need a lot of focus, a lot of concentration, a lot of controlled energy, that's a perfect day. But if you're a very laid back, relaxed person and you just want to have fun, it's not that day. So yeah, it's a perfect day for something very focused, concentrated. Like for example, you know, people who build gigantic, I don't know, ships from very small details, pieces, I should say. And yeah, it's that kind of energy. However, since it's happening in Aries, I don't think you have that much patience. Anyway, you got the point. The next one is Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus on the 29th degree on the 23rd in the 6th house. So it's could be some female co-worker that I mean, if you have Venus in the 6th, that's already saying that connections with co-workers are very pleasant, very friendly. I mean, friendly obviously because of Uranus, but friendly and smooth and peaceful, and that's it's just highlighted on the 23rd. And Uranus has been in your sixth house, so this means that you were very independent in your work, and Uranus is giving you the last glimpse of what that independence was like. Like, of course, it doesn't mean that suddenly you have to work for a very strict boss, but that independence may diminish to some degree. And on the 23rd, there can be a female that's highlighting this. Or you may actually have an interaction that with someone that can be like, for example, it can be an interview for some job offer, and you will actually discuss the independent details for your job, which is great. And then you will later find out that this that you will need to deal with a lot of people and a lot of socializing, and to build connections, to connect with to build connections and networking. So this, I mean, this is a very specific scenario, but you may hear in that interview that you need to build connections, and that will be your job. But yeah, anyways, let me tell you why. That's because Uranus is ingressing into Gemini on the 25th in the 7th house. So, like I said, a lot of connections, a lot of friendships, a lot of new friends actually, and a lot of networking, a lot of maybe even networking to not just to have a good time with people, but maybe it kind of brings you some gains, although of course that's the 11th house, but those new connections come to you not without a reason. So yeah, and also since Uranus is in the 7th house, you may feel like your relationship has a little bit more of a friendship vibe, like there's a little bit more detachment from your partner. But obviously, if your relationship is long lasting and you know the dynamics, you know the feeling, this will not be big. You will just feel like now your partner is your best friend. Okay, with that crazy note, yeah, maybe I should also tell a lot of crazy people entering your life. No, I mean, a lot of sudden events, sudden, uh, yeah, just sudden events with people that you interact with. And these sudden events will have some kind of influence on your life. Okay, that will be all. So thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Help my little channel grow. And see you next time in May.